You know, every October we talk about cybersecurity. But this year, in 2025, it's a whole new ballgame. The threats out there have gotten smarter, they've evolved, and that means the way we fight back has to evolve too. So let's get into it. What's really changed and why it matters more than ever to you. This quote, this right here, just nails the huge shift we're seeing. The fight isn't about some hacker in a hoodie trying to smash through a digital wall anymore. It's all about identity. I mean, why bother trying to break down the door when you can just steal the key and waltz right in? And the numbers, well, they don't lie. A massive 79% of cyber attacks are now completely malware-free. Think about that for a second. That means nearly 4 out of every 5 times a company gets breached, it's not because of a virus. It's because someone used stolen login details, which makes these attacks incredibly hard to spot with traditional security. So what's driving all this? Simple. Cybercrime isn't a hobby anymore. It's gone from a cottage industry to a full-blown industrialized operation, and it's being supercharged by AI. Its main target? Well, it's the weakest link in any security chain. Us, the human element. Honestly, AI has become the attacker's new best friend. It's the reason we're seeing a mind-blowing 1,265% surge in phishing. It can create these perfectly tailored, super convincing fake emails. It's also behind vishing or voice phishing, where an AI can actually clone someone's voice. So that call from your boss asking for a wire transfer, it sounds terrifyingly real. And the end goal of all this is to steal your credentials, which are then sold on a booming black market. Okay, I know that sounds like a pretty daunting picture, but it's not hopeless, not at all. The scale of this new threat has been met with an equally ambitious and, frankly, pretty smart national strategy that's designed to fight back on all fronts. And that's exactly where Cybersecurity Awareness Month 2025 comes into play. This isn't your old-school awareness campaign. It's been completely reimagined into a coordinated national response built from the ground up to tackle these modern, AI-driven, identity-based attacks. This year's whole effort is a sophisticated 2-part strategy. Because, let's be real, a problem this huge can't be fixed with just one solution. It needs everyone, a whole-of-society effort, and that's exactly how this campaign has been designed. So here's how it breaks down. You've got 2 major campaigns working together. First, there's building a cyber-strong America. This is led by CISA, that's the Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency, and it's the top-down approach. It's all about securing our critical infrastructure. At the same time, you have Stay Safe Online, which is the bottom-up effort, led by the National Cybersecurity Alliance to empower every single one of us. So, one secures the systems, the other secures the people. Pretty smart, right? And what's really new this year is the focus. For the first time, there's this crystal clear understanding that national security isn't just about big federal agencies. No, the real front line is our small businesses and our local governments. The people who provide our water, our power, our healthcare, they are the backbone of our critical infrastructure. Okay, so that's the big picture strategy. But the question is, what can you do right now? This is where the campaign gets really practical and gives all of us a simple but incredibly powerful toolkit for our own personal defense. It's called the Core 4, and these aren't some complicated technical settings you need a PhD to figure out. They are just 4 simple, high-impact habits that, when you use them together, they form the absolute bedrock of your online safety. So let's run through them. Number 1, use strong, unique passwords for everything, and please use a password manager to keep track of them. 2, turn on multi-factor authentication, or MFA, on every single account that offers it. 3, learn to spot phishing attempts, and, this is key, actually report them. And 4, keep your software updated. Seriously, no more hitting remind me later. These 4 things are your essential toolkit. Let's just focus on MFA for a second, because it is a total game changer. The best way to think about it is like a seatbelt for your digital life. If a hacker gets your password and you don't have MFA, that's it. Game over. Your account is hacked. But with MFA, that exact same stolen password is now totally useless to them. They're still locked out. It is that simple and that powerful. Now, the Core 4, that's on us. That's our responsibility. But it's only one half of this shared defense plan. We also need the organizations that run all of our essential services to really step up their game too. And that brings us to the other side of the coin, what CISA is calling the level up practices. These are for all the businesses and the local governments who are out there on the front lines of our nation's cyber defense. For these organizations, the advice is a bit more technical.
but it's just as crucial. First, log everything. You have to be able to see what's happening on your network. Second, back up your data constantly. It is your single best defense against ransomware. And third, encrypt your sensitive information. That way, even if it gets stolen, it's just a bunch of useless gibberish to the bad guys. These are the cornerstones of a truly resilient organization. As you can imagine, a plan this ambitious needs a massive, coordinated effort. This is not just a government thing. It involves every single corner of our society. It's a true all-hands-on-deck moment. And the coalition that's come together for this is just incredible. You've got the big federal agencies like CISA and NIST, of course, but you also have tech giants like Google and Microsoft, major universities like Rutgers and UC Irvine, and even international partners like Mexico. Everyone is getting involved. And October is absolutely packed with action. We're talking university security chiefs getting together to tackle threats on campus, experts talking about how to prepare for the era of quantum computing, international summits, and keynotes from world-class ethical hackers. So this isn't just about raising awareness, it's about active, real-time collaboration. And this quote from CISA's acting director really just sums up the whole mission. The goal isn't just a month of awareness. It's to make these security practices a natural, routine part of our daily lives and our businesses, to turn resilience into a reflex. So we end on this idea. The line between your personal online safety and the security of the entire nation, well, it's pretty much disappeared. Protecting your own accounts isn't just about protecting your data anymore. It's about doing your part to secure the whole ecosystem. The Core 4 is your toolkit. So the question is, what's your next step going to be?